Good afternoon. God bless you all and your entire family and friends. This is just a brief video just to keep you guys updated and I guess myself a little more relaxed regarding the weight for my 494 stroker motor. The update regarding that is I spoke to Mr. Weiss, Mr. Jim Weiss of Tri-Shield Performance, my engine builder. Spoke with him, I think it was 2 days ago, and he stated that the machine shop still has my 1976 block. At one point, Mr. Weiss stated that at one point, the machine shop, they were fast like that. Now it's at least a 3 week wait prior to getting your motor from them, and then the build process. So thus far, what I've done, keep myself a little busy and feel like, my Regal, my Buick, everything's good. Big block, it's still running. I'm just doing some things, just to keep me psychologically intact, basically. But what I did, fuel pressure gauge, fuel pressure gauge, mechanical fuel pressure gauge, backlighting, and ground wire. Everything has been soldered, and this is a copper fitting that's for the negative ground for the fuel pressure gauge on the hood. Also, new fuel line. Not sure if I mentioned this in my last video regarding my vehicle. This is for the gauge. Brand new fuel line, brand new fitting for the gauge, mechanical fuel pressure gauge that goes on the hood. This was thrown out at church, the church radio station. So I took it. Did not have any clue what I was going to do with it. You guys know how that is, those of us who do that. I said one day it'll come in handy for something. So I wired it, and it's a red LED light. Wired it for under hood. Now, when I initially got excited and did it, I wired it to the underhood factory light. That I feel it's mercury activated, position or movement activated as to when the hood goes up a certain height. I've checked it out like many times before in the past, and I think you can raise the hood maybe 3-4 inches before this factory underhood light comes on. So I wired it into that, figuring that both lights, the factory underhood light and the LED red light, was going to come on at the same time. I got upstairs, freshened up, this, that, the other, and it hit me, Chris. You're going to probably have to put a switch to this, that when you open the hood and you want this cosmetic feature here to show, you just flick the switch, toggle switch, with a inline fuse. Moving on forward, that's it for under here, and it's very filthy regarding Bondo dust. You see over here, and these extra large black wire loom strips, that's all I had at the time. I think some are 1/2 inch, some are 3/8. So what I really need basically over here a lot is the 1/4 inch. A little too big. So one day I'm going to change that so these wires won't look like huge cables running all over the place on the passenger side of the front. And my new battery, Optima red top battery that I've had for like a year, bought it brand new, never put it in the car, put it in a few weeks ago. Everything works fine, this, that, the other. And regarding everything works fine, I'm going to go back here. Oh, before going back here, as I last stated, I removed the side molding. It was looking ridiculous. It was sticking off like this, in a lot of locations. So I got fed up, not frustrated, just fed up and removed it. And this was all done by hand and compound. So I didn't put the electric machine on it yet or any other chemical as I'm buffing with the compound. That's what I really meant to say. And this bad boy here, I was very tempted a few weeks ago. Chris, just go ahead, man, and throw your new thing in that you designed and created to replace the prior custom 3-toggle switch by the shifter. Wait, what did I used to call it? My custom 3-toggle switch panel with shifter. So anyway, it was something like that. Really tired, so cannot wait, hardly wait till that's here. This is the new ground wire, soldered, fitting, copper. My fuel level gauge prior to the engine noise that stopped me from driving this car, it would sometimes read totally perfectly, and then at times it would go beyond the empty level, which was fine and normal. But my thing is this, sometimes when I would put gas in, it would work. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. So that, I feel, the area, let's see if I can go back there. Let us see. See this part right here? Hold on. Give me a moment. Okay, right here. Boy, oh boy, that is totally rusted. Really bad rust. So I was under here looking, checking, doing some other things, and I noticed that, so I created this bad boy. Let me get up. I created this bad boy to replace that, and I'm going to use my Dremel tool, correctly grind down to the bare metal, remove all of that rust from the area, and I'm going to put one very thin coat of primer gray paint, and very thin, so it does not interfere with the contact point that this is required to have to work correctly. And new bolt, nut, and washers. I already have those. So that's about it. You know, I'm sitting out. Oh, this needs to go upstairs. Purpose of my really coming out here. Excuse the filth and spider webs, all right? So I need to take this back upstairs, put it in the box with the other one and the distributor cap, brand new rotor that I need to ship with my carburetor to Mr. Weiss. So I came out to remove this. I'm gonna do that and have a good night. And sincerely, I appreciate you guys very much, and I am dying to have my daggone, we say down south, dying to have my daggone 494 Stage-1 stroker up in here. This is getting repaired by yours truly. God bless it. I thank y'all very much. Peace.